Okay guys, welcome back. We're out today down on New Passage, low water in between the two Severn bridges. So first cod session of the year, fingers crossed we can get one on camera for you. Haven't been here for a couple of years, so yeah, looking forward to it. We've been into Real Fun in Portishead and got some lugworms, cracking shop here, they've moved now, and bait's a bit expensive at £25 a pound, but got some really good kit in it, so it's worth popping in if you're passing. So yeah, like I said, it's Bristol Channel, low water. Got to be careful here. Quite a dangerous mark if you don't know the area. The tide will fill in behind you quite quickly. One rod, beach caster. Got the pen multiplier with me, and we've got a pound of lovely lugworm. So we're going to get yellow hands today, guaranteed. So we're just going to give it another probably 20 minutes, half hour. Let the tide drop back a bit. I'm going to get the first cast in the water. So cheating today with a lugworm, using a baiting needle, just makes life so much easier. I do. Messy buggers though, real messy. So we're going to get two of these nice big worm on. I do shake them about in my hand a little bit, just toughen them up a bit, makes it easier. There we go. Messy buggers though. Makes your sandwiches taste a bit more interesting, that's for sure. There we go. So we get two of them up for the first cast and see if there's a nice codling out there for us. Okay guys, we're in the water. First cast is out. Tide is going out very, very quickly though, as expected. But hey, we're in the water, so we've got a chance. I've just had a little mishap, so I took a step to the side and I've gone up to my knees in the mud. It took me a while to get back out. That's why you've got to be so careful down here. It's changed a lot since the last time I was here. So I've come over to the left a little bit, probably closer to the 1 Severn bridge now, and making sure I've got a clear route behind me to get back to safety as the tide starts turning in. But we're fishing. That's the main thing. We are fishing. Now we just need that elusive cod. So we're getting in the Christmas spirit. We have sandwiches, pigs under blankets, with balsamic onion chutney on white bread. A little meal deal on the way down here. So getting the Christmas spirit. Martin's winding in. Like I said. Ooh, that smells good. But yeah, it's just lunchtime now, so let's see what's going on out there. How do we rate to the Morrison's pigs under blankets? That's quite good, guys. We'll take that. We will take that. So I only ever use the same rigs down here for the cod and the black lug. And that is a clip down paternoster basically, with a worm shield on it to try and protect the lugworm a little bit when you're casting and it hits the water. So we only have a short window to fish here, probably 3 hours at most. So I always want to make sure I've got a rig ready to go in the water, baited up, ready to go. And because it goes out so quickly, it's probably every 15-20 minutes it is. So yeah, here's the rig. I've got a £60 main line going down to a worm shield. which as it hits the water it pops the hook off, but it protects the worm. And then I got a 30-pound main line on it going down to I think it's a Frio on the top and a size 2 on the top. 2.0, sorry. So yeah, that's the setup. We're just going to get some more worms on it and get this one and get them swapped over, get them cast out. The last time I was down here was I don't know, a couple of years ago, and I caught a nice little codling with just under £2 on the very last cast. We were losing the light, and just had a little tap tap tap. I think our video's up, but the sound was awful on it. It was, the microphone wasn't working very well, and as always with these things, you never find out until it's too late. Right, come on, get on here, you bugger. I was meant to be using the baiting needle, but to be honest, I think it's just as much as a faff as just doing it by hand. Yeah, so let's just get a few nice chunks of worm on you. Like I said, I've got a pound with me. I have, and we've only got a short window, so good worm, huh? Lively. Oh, yep. Spitting at me. There's 2. Let's go for a nice big bait. Let's get another one on it. Yeah, let's get one more on it. There we go. This, ouch, hooking the finger. Let's stay to the fingers already. Not good. But hey. I do nicely. It will come down a bit. The same with you. Wrap it around a few times. Put the top hook in. There we go. And then we'll hook that one into the worm shield. We will, like that. And then she's good to go. Look at that. How can any fish refuse that? I'd eat that if I was a fish. Right, let's fetch this one in. We got quarters and get we're good. We are in. Oh, that's not touched. That's not been touched. That's a shame, guys. It's not a good start. Like I said, it wasn't in much water either. So we will get this one out there. Like I said, the tide's gone out a fair bit already, so I'm gonna have to walk down a bit, cast out, and come and fetch you and the camera back. The joys of a low water mark. It is. Especially on the biggest, one of the biggest tidal channels in the UK. About there will do. That went out okay. Pretty straight for me actually, guys. Pat, you see that? It went straight. Doesn't happen very often. Come on in, Mr. Codling. Where are you? Do get some nice thornbacks down here, and obviously the old conger eels as well. Don't want any of them today. All we want is some nice codling. Okay guys, so second cast in the water. Tide is still falling very, very quickly. So it's hard going down here. It is hard going, it's not easy. It's muddy. The tide moves very quickly both ways. But it does give a good fish. Or it has been known to throw up a good fish. So it's worth a go, and it's quite, it's quite local to me. Being in the Midlands, I can get you in an hour and 20 minutes. That's including stopping for bait, so I don't lose a full day. Normally when I go out fishing, it's 10-12 hours. Managed to get out, hiker dogs this morning. So I settled at home with a wife, and I can get out for a few hours. So, what's been going on with me? So, yeah, not many videos. I haven't been out to do any hiking or wild camping videos now since March, not since we lost Chris on Snowdonia. I want to get back out there, but I just can't get my head back in the game at the moment. It's still a bit raw, so I'm hoping that in the next month or two I can get out and start enjoying the hikes and the wild camps again. But in the meantime, I've been out and doing a little bit of fishing. I've posted the videos up, but that's about it really. Personally, we've just bought a nice new day van for adventures with the dogs. A nice transporter, VW transporter, and it's already been kitted out as a day van, which makes life a lot easier for us. It's been soundproofed, insulated, carpeted, it's got electrics in the back. So we're all ready to go. So the wife's extremely happy with that. It is. She's leaving my car alone now. I think she's drove mine since we bought it. So that's a good sign. It is. But yeah, other than that, not a great deal. I've got a few things planned for the channel for next year. Going to get more fishing in. Now we've got the van and we can get out a bit more. And I want to get up into Scotland and do a winter mountaineering course. I want to get up at some point in the next year or two and do some alpine climbs. So getting the winter skills under my belt is a definite. I've got all the gear, just a little bit rusty, so I just want to go up and brush up on a few bits before I get out on my own or with another hiking buddy if I can find somebody local again. I'd like to come out and join me. So yeah. But back to today, cod. I'm fishing with Martin. Doing well. Martin is pushing 70 now, but he still enjoys his fishing. We used to be out every weekend on his boat. Every Saturday we would be out to Swansea. We had some fantastic fishing, bass, mackerel, triggerfish. Oh, guys, we're having a bite. We are having a knock. We are having a knock. He's on. He's on. Yep. Come on. Come on. Enter daddy. Come on. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Come on. You can do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. In you come. Nicely does it. Nicely does it. It's off, is it? Missed it. Cracking bite. Yeah, it was a cracking bite. Yeah. Ah, guys. We couldn't have connected. It was weight on for a while, so I'm not quite sure what went wrong there. But hey, it's a good sign. There's fish out there. There's fish out there, so that's a good sign. Ah, guys. That was a codling. It was a cracking bite. I could feel it tapping on the way in, and then we got caught on something, and it was off. So, so frustrating. So frustrating. I think we got the bite on camera, which is good. So, yeah, you can see that I'm not. You should be able to see that I'm not daydreaming and making it up. It was definitely a good bite, but why we didn't connect, I don't know. Highly frustrating. Never mind. We're back out there. So you know, we're back out there. We'll get the next one sorted out now. Just need to plug a battery in on the GoPro. But it's a good sign. It's a good sign. We've had a bite. We'll take it. We will take it. Okay, chaps, the tide has dropped back a fair bit now. No other touches since our last bite, so we are going to wind this one in, rebait, and move forward again. That's the plan anyway. Good reel, this one. We got a little weed, have we? Yeah, it's good. It's got plenty of power for down here. Nice big power handle on it. Just where you want in the mud. Oh. I think we're stuck in the mud. Go down and see what's going on. No, we're out. That one's not touched. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. So guys, yeah, I'm just going to swap the baits over. I'm going to take us down the beach again. Okay chaps, nothing going so far. Gonna fetch this one in. And then I'm going to move closer to Martin. There's a big dip in front of me, and I'm pretty close to it now with the water level. And if you get in there, you start losing gear, which we don't want to do. So we're going to start moving over towards Martin. We're about half hour now, 20 minutes, half hour from low water. That's normally what I call the hot spot there. Normally at low water that hour, at slack, is where it normally can track up a good fish. But I may have missed my missed one bite. Well, I didn't miss the bite. We had the fish on for a while, but yeah, well, it's a frustrating sport. Is this? It's just starting to rain as well now. It is, which is not good either. It's not good. So yeah, I'm gonna aim for that spit that's just starting to show there. I'm just gonna swap the bait over, pop the cast out. I'm gonna come back and get you guys and the box, and we'll yeah, start making our way over towards my and away from that ditch. Oh, that went straight in my foot. That was painful, that was. Let's go and start to keep Martin company. It's on the flood is when it gets hard. I normally tend to keep my box on my back when the flood starts. By then, I've drunk all my food, drunk most of my coffee, so it's not so bad. Okay. Right, let's chuck this one out there. I don't even know if I'm still in view now. I doubt it. Mind, they were going up about knee deep and clean these waders off. Right, Martin is fishing over to his right, so I'm going to cast probably over that way a little bit. Thinking about it. Keep going away from that ditch. Was okay. Here comes the rain. I don't think the wireless Go is waterproof, so if it comes down any heavier than this, guys, we might be calling it a day on the filming. Right, let's go and pick you guys up anyway. Cover some mileage on a low water mark. And we do. Cover some mileage. What are we on? 12,000 steps already. That's not all year, mind. I did take the dogs out and do 4 miles with them this morning. Okay. Right. Here we are. Bada boom. Bada boom. Joys of fishing in the mud. Sun is trying to make an appearance. Quite a few odd showers. but the sun is trying its best to come out. Very peaceful down here. Just got the noise of the tide and the background noise of the cars coming over the 7 bridges, but it's quite nice. So only one bite so far, guys. The one that we missed. Oh well, I say missed. We had on, but not on for long. It is now, what we got on time? It's now 2:20, so low water. So I still think, you know, now's the next hour is our best chance for a fish. It is, and then when it starts flooding, it's probably 2 casts before it starts coming in behind you and cutting you off. So we've got to keep an eye on that. But, you know, it'd be nice to see a codling. Well, there was something happening then, but I'm not too sure. No, nothing at all. I said still changing the baits every 15-20 minutes. It doesn't look it, but there is a hell of a tidal run here, so the baits wash out quite quickly. I'm still hopeful. Still got a good hour and a half of fishing yet. So I'm still hopeful. We'll see what happens. So most people fish this over high water. There's a nice platform at the top. Nice clean, easy fishing. Parking's a bit of a nightmare here, but they do well here at high water as well. Just gets a bit too busy for my liking. It is a bit too busy for my liking. Right. See, the bait's again smashed up a little bit now. Yeah. I'm still hopeful, guys. I'm still hopeful. You're going over to the fat lady sings. Isn't that what I say? And she's not singing yet. It would be nice to get a codling though. It would. There's nothing. You can't beat the tap of a codling. And then as you're winding it in, tapping away, pulling. You always know when you got a codling on. I say codling because it's very, very rare now for anything above £5 to come out. Even the boats struggle to get them these days. They still happen occasionally, but very rare. Oh, that's my finger. But same format. Get the bait on, so we've got a cast ready to go. Good thing with a lugworm is if you give them a slap or a tap, it toughens them up a little bit. They're easier to get on the hook then. There they are. Much easier to get on. I normally just give them a little tap onto the box. That works. Good worm. £25 a pound though. God. It's more expensive than steak. That is more expensive than steak. But hey, I'd still rather buy it than dig it. It's hard work digging worm and very time consuming, so can't begrudge anybody making a living out of it. You can't. Yep, drop one. I'll put some bigger baits on now. Now we're at the perfect state of the tide for it. A lot of bird activity out there. You see them floating about on the water. They know something that we don't. There's hundreds of them out there. Hundreds of them. I'm not looking forward to our walk back though. God. I'll spin you around in a bit and show you it. When you're moving down a little bit at a time, you don't notice it as much. You don't. When you go lug back, you do. Right. Let's get them down. Squeeze them down low. Let's get the top hook in place. Might not be the prettiest of baits, but you know what? I don't think a fish are going to mind if it's pretty or not. Alright. Definitely not. Yeah, we have a fishy. Oh God, it's started. I'm fishy in. You know you're getting desperate when you start doing that. There we go. Look at that. Ready to go again. It's really lovely, yeah. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now with the sun out. I think Martin's starting to get a bit tired. Hey, you just turned 70 and you're still out fishing, sea fishing, lugging big boxes about this sort of distance. I think you're doing okay. I do. I'm going to say to that, I dropped it in the mud. First cast, it went in. I can't see the wife washing that for me. I can't. Oh, still got a fair bit of bait left. I can't see us using it all, but hey, the fish will like it. God, what did I do that for? Just wiped my hands and now I've dirtied them again. Never. Okay, when the water gets to us again, if we haven't had a bite, we're calling it. Game over. Do not pass go, do not collect £200. We're admitting defeat. 5 minutes. Okay, the water's up. I'd say that's fair game, it's game over. We've blanked. Blankety blank. Come on in. Let's call it a day. Let's call it a day and get packed up. Come in you come. Got either a lot of weed or a fish on. My money's on weed. Shame, because if it was a fish, it'd be a good one. Come on, be a fish. Be a nice big codling instead of a weed fish. Oh, look at that. We've got a nice big weed fish to end the day. Well, we came, we didn't conquer. One bite, all session. Like I said, guys, thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. Please leave a like, share. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I'm hoping to get a lot more videos out next year. Work and family life are going. It's a shame, isn't it, work? It gets in the way of so many things. Oh. But hey, what can we do? Tight lines all.